Hello, my collective. How is everyone doing today? Thank you for being here with me. I am happy to be here with you, and I hope you're having a beautiful and blessed day because I know I sure did. And I'm sending you some good energy either way, how your day went, okay? But this is going to be for the collective, okay? I tried to do this video, I've tried to start it quite a few times, and it seems like a lot of interruptions started happening. You may feel some interferences at this time. You may be feeling like you're trying to get something going and it's just other things interjecting. Don't worry, that'll pass. You just got to keep pushing through at this time, okay? Because yes, I'm here and I'm recording this video finally, and hopefully everything works out. It will. Okay, so let's make sure that you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below. Let me know where you're viewing from, how the message resonates for you, and please only take what resonates for you. Okay, leave the rest for whoever else may need it. But we are calling in our angels, we're calling in our ancestors, we're calling in our spirit team, our guides, and we are in alignment with the universe at this time. Okay, God is always with us. We are going to see what spirit wants to talk to you about today, because they got something to say. And I think that's why the message keeps getting interrupted every time I try to start. Because sometimes that connection, you got to be persistent with it to get the right connection, right? To make sure that it's connecting and you hear it properly. So that goes for somebody out there. But let's see what we get. What is this energy we have for the collective at this time? We have the energy of denial, right? That's what I was just speaking about. It's like this energy almost feeling like you're being denied access, or somebody may feel like, they're in a state of denial right now. They're telling themselves that they can't, they won't, this will never happen for me. And it's really about training yourself to get out of that, right? Training yourself to say, yes, I can. Yes, I will. I'm going to do what I need to do to get over these doubts, these fears, right? So it says, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Okay, so you're making yourself aware of the things that you're fearful of, that the things that you hinder your own self with, right? You're making yourself very aware of that, and you're doing things, or you need to be doing things at this time to counteract that. When you get into the state of denying a situation for what it truly is, or trying to be, sometimes we could be a little bit too delusional, right? It's good to be delusional, but making sure that those delusions really do add up with the reality. And if it's not, then we have to become aware of it, and we have to work our way out of it. We have to get away from that energy, right? Denial is, why they say denial is a river in Egypt, right? So don't be in a state of denial unless you're going to Egypt to go and view that pretty river that's out there. But denial it stops you from achieving many things, right? So you don't want to be in this state of feeling like you're unable to achieve anything because you have some sort of fear, because you have some sort of doubt that you've been unable to kind of really face and deal with, right? And really acknowledge it and call it out for what it is and see the truth behind it and work, like I said, to counteract that energy so that it's not the dominant energy here. Okay, so that is that energy, but we're going to get some other cards to see what we got going on for the collective. What is this energy we have today? What do we need to know? Yeah, never-ending story, number 37. You see how she's sitting there with her hand on her head, feeling like the story won't ever end. Every day it's the same thing, or nothing is changing, or everything that you try to do just doesn't work. This is number 37. Things do come to a completion, but it's like really, it's all your choice on how that completion happens, or how you go through something and what you receive from it, and what you have to, so like every day if you're going to work, I'm getting somebody who's like really tired, because listen, I get it. You're tired of your job, right? Or tired of just the way your everyday existence is. It's like bored. I'm getting somebody who's almost bored, right? They want some sort of excitement in their world. They want something to drastically change, but it's like almost feeling like it's out of reach, right? Feeling like you're up here and unable to really see anything. But she has a mirror sitting next to her. There's a mirror laying right next to her. So once you look at your own reflection, I feel like you're going to see a whole lot more, right? You're going to see the truth. Like, again, you really need to stop. I don't want to say stop, but it's like this energy of like falling into the state of misery, right? We don't want to fall into that state of feeling like, man, why did I make a mistake? Like replaying things over and over in our head. that never-ending story has to have some sort of ending, right? Now, you can, again, you can choose to have something continue on and keep going, but it's like if it's not doing anything to help you, to make you feel better, to feel like you've achieved anything, to feel like you've moved forward in any sort of way, why stick in that energy, right? Why hang on to this story? We really need to work on at this time changing our story, right? Do not deny ourselves the right to change our story, right? Don't fear the fact that now you've already gone through whatever you've gone through in life. You already know the outcomes of what can already happen by the things that you've went through. Now, if you want to change that story, then you start doing things differently, right? You start eating differently. You start thinking differently. You start dressing differently. You start just putting yourself in different environments. You start taking new paths, right? Right? I think that's what you really need to do is like pick a new path, take a new course of direction in a way to get out of this state of this never ending, like just loop of life, right? Like we're here to enjoy life. We're not here to be miserable. It says lighten your load. This card here, something, the home card did not flip up, but it did come out, but the lighten your load card did, right? It flipped upward. There's something about lightening your load, feeling like the world is on your shoulders, feeling like, you know, you got to make all these decisions, just feeling very heavy at this time, right? The collective energy right now is feeling very heavy. And that's maybe why the video needed to start a few times, right? I had to, it was like this energy of, I see a little fly here flying around. But anywho, there was this energy of just like I almost was ready to give up. Like I said, what the heck, am I supposed to even do this? Like, that's exactly what I said before I started. But I kept going, right? Because you know why? I kept my vision clear about what I'm supposed to be doing here today. And I just proceeded through. I didn't let whatever was trying to stop me, whatever was trying to hold me back, or whatever, you know, whatever of the world, right? The world is not you. You are yourself. You have your own things going on. You have your own focus. So you got to remember when things try to stop you from completing and achieving those things or anything, you just got to keep pushing through. This is not about stopping. This is not about, you know, telling yourself, I'm going to just give up because the circumstances are calling for me to give up. Are they really? Or are they asking you to push a little bit further and push a little bit harder, right? This lighten your load card is very interesting because, yes, it is saying for you to take things easy. Don't be so hard on yourself. But it is not telling you to not push through. It's just telling you to calm down. Don't try to do too much at once, all right? Do just enough. Take your time. If you need to take a moment to breathe, to reconfigure yourself, you do that, all right? Don't just keep... you know, with this energy of this like heaviness on you. Allow that heaviness to reside. Allow that heaviness to go away so that you can feel like it's not the same thing, right? You can see a different way forward, get some more clarity. I'm seeing both of these people are not really seeing anything. They're looking, this person's looking down, she's looking in her hand. You know, it's like they're not really paying attention to the things that are around them that can be useful. There's almost this energy of just being so much absorbed into your worries. And it's time to, you know, get out of that energy. We're going to get out of that. So let's see what we get here. This is very interesting. I'm being told to put one of these on top of each. I hear you, Spirit. I hear you. All right. What is this energy of denial? It says, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Denial, twin flame, some type of fiery energy. I feel like maybe there's somebody, something that you feel like attached to on some level, and maybe it's just not giving you the same power and passion that you once felt from it, right? There's a strong connection, a strong bond to something, but there's something like this twin flame energy. It doesn't always have to be like an actual person, because I'm seeing the flames in the image. Yeah, there's something about this feminine energy here, feeling like there's no passion, there's no creativity, there's no space for this feminine to truly be a feminine. That's very interesting. You have the union, and you have regret and repression. So again, there's an energy here that feeling like you're holding on to too much. You're going into things with this idea that there needs to be this like hot, explosive, like this is what you want. You want something that's going to put you in excitement, right? Give you something that to look forward to. But I feel like life right now is just not giving you that for whatever reason. You're just feeling like it's just mundane, it's boring. You do have this energy of the union integration coming together. So there are things coming together for you. And look what's at the bottom, the reflection, the same thing, the projections in the mirror. I feel like you're in, people, whoever's watching this is in this energy of like feeling like time has been wasted, feeling like, they should have went different routes, they should have chose different things. You're looking for something much more than what you have currently. And I feel like you don't feel like almost worthy of even obtaining it at times, even though you know you want it. But it's like sometimes you just don't even feel like if I'm in this situation, how could I even expect to get into something better, right? Oh, this is kind of a sad reading. I didn't expect this. But you know what? It's needed. For whoever's out there that needs this, yeah, it's needed. Yeah, somebody doesn't feel, oh, look at that. You have this Queen of Wands. It's like somebody who doesn't feel her full power or his full power with the Hierophant and the Queen of Wands here. It is a very powerful energy. Somebody who's very much into traditions and making it look like extremely good, I'm hearing, right? And this energy of like you like things to really look good, but you like it to be in some sort of order. I don't know what this is about with the order thing, but yeah, the Queen of Wands here with the Hierophant is almost like feeling restricted. Like you could have entered into something, or you could have been in a situation where you needed to cover yourself up, right? You couldn't really express yourself how you wanted to. You couldn't really dress how you wanted to, or maybe just talk how you wanted to. It's like you had to be in this structure and this order, right, with this Queen of Wands. And I feel like this was where that regret and you see repression energy is. It's like you weren't, maybe you grew up in a very strict household or something like that, or in currently a some type of very strict situation where you're unable to truly show your full powers or your full, sexuality and your full potential of just like who you can be, right? Maybe they tell you how. This would be like the military, like somebody who is like you try to express your ways and express yourself in different ways than as to what's available to you. I don't really know how to say that. Like, well, if I can only wear yellow, I'm going to wear the best yellows I can wear, right? If I can only do this, if I can only read books on Tuesdays, and I'm going to read the best books that I can on Tuesdays, right? That's the type of energy I'm getting with that Hierophant and Queen of Wands, with this other energy that's here. Okay, this feminine energy feeling very oppressed and very much like I need to break free. I want to be able to express myself in other ways. You do have this Three of Cups. There is this energy of the spirit world here helping you, cheering you on, and encouraging you to do this. But there's also this energy of like this group effect, this group effort, some type of group coming together, or this could be people that may judge you, right? Because again, these people are all dressed the same. They're all like together in unison. And I feel like, again, this Queen of Wands energy wants to be different than everyone else, but has limited, feels very limited in doing so. Yeah, coming out of this. Yeah, coming out of this energy of like everybody's the same. I got this for another. I think I got it for like Cancer. It's energy of, like I said, wanting to express yourself wholly and fully in a way that you don't really feel like you have the room to do so where you currently are, right? But the Six of Swords is that idea of like coming out of an environment, right? Either physically or like you can be mentally checking out of something, right? You're already planning your next destination. You're already thinking about how you're going to dress and what you're going to eat and what's it going to be like, right? Outside of the oppression, outside of, and when I say oppression, I don't necessarily mean like I'm trying to hold you down and like a devil type energy, but it is something where it's like structure and tradition and like this is the way things go. You know, maybe have to ask permissions, or I don't know. Like even if you had a job where, again, you have to wear uniforms or something like that, or I don't know. This is a very interesting message. And the Empress is at the bottom. Is a feminine energy to here that wants to express herself in a way that she doesn't feel comfortable in the right space right now, right? And this could be a masculine or a feminine energy, but I feel like the expression part of it, wanting to show yourself, wanting to just, be your natural self, you don't feel comfortable doing that where you are. Plain and simple. Yeah. You see the King of Swords is here. It's like he's the person with the order and the structure and saying this is the rules, this is how it goes, this is how we're gonna, keep these 10 pentacles the way they are. We can't do anything else to break outside of that, right? It's very satisfying in some sort of way to like have this sense of order and structure in something. But the King of Swords is also very much somebody who can think outside the box to take things to the next level, right? Somebody who knows how to truly get their happiness, get their desires met with whatever resources are available to them. All right. So there's also that energy here of you making sure that you do that at this time. Right. It's really not about the fact that you don't have what you want. I'm seeing somebody who is like, hey, I only got $5 to go buy. I mean, let's say more. I got $20 to go buy a new outfit because I need to go do something, right? Or I only have this one person to call, but once you call that one person, you get a lot of different things from them. Or once you spend that $20 in that store that gets you an outfit, you get all the compliments in the world just by you spending that $20 on an outfit, right? Nobody knows that because you're wearing it like it costs $50 million. Or like I said, you calling somebody and getting some more resources from them, right? Something like that. This is an interesting message. So you're doing some sort of rebuilding here, I'm seeing. Yeah, there's 3 tens here. You have the 10 of Pentacles, you have the 10 of Wands, and the 10 of Swords. But with these two, because the 10 of Wands fell out, I'm just getting this energy of you doing some sort of rebuilding, right? In your own fashion. You're doing something in your own fashion to rebuild it. You're actually, because this here is what was, right? This was the even if, okay, I'm getting a lot of different things. I'm getting somebody like almost replicating something that they are used to, but making it to their liking, right? Making it to their comfort. You're taking the things that, you have accumulated, that you have worked for, that you have done, and you're taking that to a new environment where you can utilize it, where you can express it, right? Somebody who's bought a lot of statues and they didn't have nowhere to put them because maybe they were with people that didn't like statues, so but you still bought them anyway. You had them. It's like that type of energy. Very interesting energy here. Okay, let's see what else do we get. We're gonna wrap this up soon. The Ace of Cups, the Page of Swords, the Fool. This is your advice here. I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right, let's see. Let me get one more card here. Okay, that's way too much. That 10 of Swords tried to come out again. Let me get one more card for this Fool, Page of Swords. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Yes, I'll take you too. You wanted to come? There's justice is here, right? You're gonna get some type of fresh new beginning, fresh new start. Again, you have the Fool here. You have the Page of Swords. You have the Ace of Cups. A new beginning, a new start, a fresh start, getting to where you want to go, being at that point in life where you feel like, yes, I feel free. I can get out, I can explore, I can speak how I want, I can do how I want, and you feel good about it, right? Not really feeling like you want to go in this direction of like going downhill and doing things that are bad for you, or, right? I feel like whatever you were held back from, whatever felt like you were missing, whatever it is that you felt like you were missing is being given to you, right? You're getting some type of access to that. You're getting some type of fresh start at this time, especially with this Ace of Cups here and the Ace of Wands, right? New things sprouting, new emotions that you'll go through, new new adventures that you're going to go on. Like the universe is putting these things in place for you so that they can all work out in your favor, right? What you went through was just something, hey, whatever lessons you had to learn through that, you had to learn. But, it is okay to feel like I want to break free. It is okay to feel like I'm no longer this person who I thought I was 1 year ago. I feel like I'm a completely different person and I need to go down this path and do this thing and fulfill my destiny in this way. That is completely fine, collective, all right? Never feel afraid to do that, all right? Let's get 2 Moonology cards here to wrap up this message. Let me get one more. Thank you. We have show the world the real you, right? I've been saying that the whole time. Full moon in Aquarius. Hey, that's my energy, Aquarius. Hey. All right, but full moon in Aquarius, show the world the real you. And this says, I love it. It's time to take action. The new moon in Aries. So you could be Aquarius, you could be an Aries, you can have these energies in your chart. You have a full moon, so you are your complete version of you, and it's time to express that. You are who you are. Express that even if you don't feel complete and whole and ready. Believe me, you are, okay? And with that Aries energy, this is that fresh start. This is that new beginning. This is that busting through the door and saying hello, letting everybody know who you are and letting yourself be seen, right? And taking a lot of action at this time to get things in order, to get things into that space of you feeling comfortable, you feeling expressive in a good way, right? You feeling able to express yourself properly. I love this. Oh my God. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is your message for the collective. Please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. I love it. Oh, it started off a little rough, but we ended off really good here now, didn't we? I'll talk to you later, guys. Deuces.